failing to have your child attend school on all scheduled school days, and failure to provide proof of child attendance at therapy. Those are the charges. You were placed on probation on January 8th of 25. I set a sentence date. Okay, I see what happened. I'm going to need in here Jessica, please.
Okay. Also, I have the...
hang on one second before we go on, okay? Just hang on one second. Let me get the probation officer in here. So what we did is, did you have a lawyer? You waived your right to a lawyer. You did waive your right to a lawyer.
I did.
You want a lawyer now? I just want to know if you want a lawyer. I don't want to talk about anything else.
Not at this point.
Okay, so you waive your right to a lawyer still?
Yes, sir.
Found you guilty after hearing on count 2, which is failure to provide proof of attendance at therapy. And then I did not rule on count 1, which is failure to provide proof, have the child attend school on all scheduled school days. I wrote down here, I adjourned the remainder of the hearing as to count 1, and I set this as a sentence date on count 2 and a continued hearing as to count 1. So as soon as the probation officer gets in here, I am going to conduct the hearing, okay?
Okay. May I?
Not yet. Not yet. Just wait until she gets in here, all right?
Yes, sir. Jessica's not here today, Your Honor. That's going to come forward.
Okay. I'm going to give her a couple minutes.
Just have a seat right there.
We'll be right with you, okay? You're the interpreter.
Yes,
Which case is that again?
David Gonzalez Istalart.
Let's call that one. David Istalart Gonzalez, 25W36565. Come on up here, sir. Two 4W835-712. Your name again?
Justin Schroeder.
Ms. Wilds?
Elizabeth Wilds.
He has two counts. For whatever reason, I found him guilty on count 2, failure to provide proof of child attendance at therapy. I adjourned the remainder of the hearing on count 1, failure to have child attend school on all scheduled school days. He's waived his right to a lawyer again, and so I'm ready to proceed on the remainder of count 1. Are you prepared? I know you're not the probation officer on this.
Correct. Ms. O'Donnell called in today, and I am prepared in the sense of nothing updated has been provided by Mr. Schroeder. So Ms. O'Donnell still does not have any updated attendance, just referring to count 1, since providing the proof of the school attendance report through February 6th of 2025. So there's been nothing provided updated since
February to June. Okay. Do you want to testify? Do you want to testify? If you do, I'm going to swear you in.
Yes.
Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm, under penalties of perjury, that the testimony you will give in these proceedings will be the whole truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Now, before we go on, I want you to understand you still have the right to remain silent if you so choose. So you don't have to testify. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What would you like to tell me?
Okay. Well, first I'd like to say I have tried to submit the proof of therapy to the court, to the lawyer. I was under the impression it was in my case file, but I do have the proof right here that dates back to the first appointment was December 11th, and the last dated one was 6/26.
Okay, show that to Ms. Wiles.
It does appear that the child's attending treatment, Your Honor, both therapy as well as it looks like psychiatric appointments. It is not on letterhead. I would like to verify it, but it does appear to be legitimate as far as attending at the treatment. I'm just not familiar with the therapist, Ms. Driss or Dries.
Okay, what else? What about the fair day? Why didn't you have your child attend school?
Well, I was, towards the end of the year, I got him going, but the problem was, he would show up late most days. It was after about 30 to 40 minutes late, and they would mark him absent for the day. Although he was there, I tried to have the school.
How old's your son?
Proof,
Oh.
and,
How old's your child?
he is 9.
Are you the sole custodian?
I am,
So there's no mother? Is the mother in his life?
no.
It seems odd that they would mark the child absent for the whole day if he showed up 30 or 40 minutes late.
That's, from my understanding, that's just the way they function with tardies and lates.
Mr. Schroeder,
Tardy is-
Mr. Schroeder, did you graduate?
No.
What do you do for a living?
Typically, although right now I'm unemployed, I work in demolition,
How much do you make?
20 an hour when I'm working.
How many hours do you typically work in a week?
Usually it's like part-time, so 5-hour days, 5 days a week.
25 hours?
25 hours.
So am I right or wrong? Tell me that you're making roughly $500 gross per week.
When I'm working, yes.
Oh, you keep saying when I'm working. How often are you working?
Well, I was working regularly up until about a month and a half ago. And right now I'm currently waiting for my employer to sort some things out and his life before we move forward and what we're doing with work. And in between, I'm looking for other jobs too, but right now I'm kind of in between.
How long you been working in demolition?
I say off and on for about a year.
What did you do before that?
Before that, I painted.
How old are you?
I'm 27.
How many hours were you painting and who did you paint for? Did you do this on your own or
I
did
painted, one of my friends owned the company and I painted with him.
All right. Listen to me. I think we all want our children to do better than we do. I don't care what we do.
Absolutely.
You have got to get that child at school. If the child doesn't get to school, the child isn't going to have the foundation to be able to graduate high school, in which case the child's going to be floundering. Now, back in the days of Abraham Lincoln, you could
Get away without a high school diploma. Not anymore. And it's going to get worse.
I agree, Your Honor. I want nothing more than for him.
Well, you got to get him to school. It's not his choice. You have to get him up. You have to get him in the bath or shower or whatever he does, or get him dressed and get him there.
Absolutely.
He's 9. He's not 19. At 19, hopefully you will have formulated some kind of work ethic in him, and he will be able to get up on his own and go to school or go to work or go to whatever he's doing.
Absolutely. You know, over the summer, I have been working.
How many days did this child miss? And I don't want to hear this about they marked him absent.
Yake.
If the school, what school does he go to? I mean, do I have to call over to the principal's office and say, is it your policy to mark somebody absent for the entire day if they show up a half an hour or 40 minutes late? Are you really standing on that ground?
This is what they told me, Your Honor. I asked.
How many days did that child miss for a whole day?
A good percentage of them, but towards the end.
Well, wait a minute. Good percentage. I don't know what that means. I love those kind of words. Good percentage. How many days from the time that you were sentenced by visiting Judge Kirsten on January the 8th of 25 until the end of the school year, June 10th or whatever it was, that's a period of 5 months. That is roughly, if you, let's not include, I'll take off 2 weeks for Easter and whatever other days they get out, President's Day, what have you. So somehow, some way in that 5 months, you're looking at roughly, let's call it 80 to 90 school days. That's what you're looking at, probably closer to 90. How many days did that child miss at school?
Out of 90 days, I'm going to say like 35,
Okay.
which is unacceptable.
That means that he missed 70 days of the school year. If the same held true in the fall. Now, I gotta tell you, I don't care how smart he is. He could have an IQ of 157. He's not going to learn anything if he doesn't go to school. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do to make sure that child gets to school?
Well, what I'm doing right now,
Wait, before you answer that, what did you change after Judge Kirsten told you to do this on January 8th?
I changed pretty much everything, as far as routine, and as far as discipline. You know, a lot of the problem with him missing school last year was, he struggles emotionally because his mom's not in his life,
Okay,
and it makes it very difficult.
that's why we got it. That's why the judge ordered him into therapy,
Yes, sir.
and that's understandable.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
go ahead.
So a combination between therapy and regular routine and trying to formulate the right kind of discipline that will not throw him off, you know, that will instill that
I got
pride in himself of, you know, going to school, doing his work. You know, I'm trying to develop those kinds of skills with him and working with him with his therapy. I'm also trying to get him an IEP, which would alleviate a lot of this burden that we're both experiencing.
I don't want to make this bigger than it is. I really don't. I never said being a parent was easy. I don't think any parent, save the arrogant ones, that would tell you that being a parent is easy. I don't think it is, not if done right. It's really hard. Supposed to teach them to be honest, to have a work ethic, to have values, to treat others with kindness and respect, to treat others the way they want to be treated. I get it. The child somehow has to go to school. If you talk to a counselor, maybe you need to talk to somebody about parenting classes. Here's what I'm doing. Look, I'm not trying to make you feel bad here, okay?
Your Honor, can I enter an appearance, please?
Yes.
Josh West, appearing on behalf of the people of the city of Woodhaven. Judge, in regards to this case, our police department is making a request that the child attend the Southern Downriver Youth Assistance Program. We feel that the child does need to be in this program because of behavioral issues at the school. So we're asking the court to consider ordering that.
May I ask what that is?
Hang on. Just wait. So there's behavioral issues at school as well?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you called the program what?
It's the Southern Downriver Youth Assistance Program.
I've never heard of that.
It's, Lieutenant Toller gave me the referral form. It's on Wick Road in Allen Park.
Now you're aware the child's already going to therapy, right?
Yes.
So there's certainly nothing here that I want to punish you with, Mr. Schroeder. So let me be clear. If you're worried about going to jail, it's not happening unless you fail to follow these orders. I'm extending probation. Judge Kirsten put you on probation for 6 months until July the 8th. I'm extending probation for a period of 6 months until January 8th of 26. I'm not gonna charge you any costs. I'm not gonna charge you any probation fees. You are to attend parenting classes. We could all probably have gone to parenting classes. So it's not like I'm saying you're a bad parent or anything. You attend parenting classes. Your son is to attend the Southern Downriver Youth Assistance Program. Does that indicate that doesn't indicate the therapist is relieving him from this child from therapy, does it? Ms. Wilds?
No, Your Honor, the therapy doesn't necessarily have next appointment on here, but the last therapy session was June 26th. There's no indication of a discontinuation of
The
treatment.
child will continue attending therapy. Where's that at again? With who?
The guidance center.
With the guidance center. 2, okay? No costs.
No probation fees, no community service, no court work program. It's in your interest to work really hard at making, thanks, Mr. West.
Thank you.
To work really hard at ensuring that this child gets an education and gets to young adulthood in a manner in which he can succeed. If he has no education and he has behavioral issues, he's done. You'll be supporting him till you're 90.
That's what I'm gonna do. Lisa, I need a new review date. The new review, go ahead.
December 17th at 9 o'clock.
December 17th at 9 o'clock. You still can get this case dismissed if you do what I told you to do. But I'm troubled that you weren't exactly following the orders. Looks like you did well with therapy, but you have got to make, if that child misses more than 3.5 days a semester, that's too many. That child should miss no school unless they're ill.
I agree.
All right. I can tell you're trying a little bit, but you got to try harder. I'm sorry that his mother isn't in his life. I don't understand how people can have kids and treat them like they're chattel. I don't get it. Good luck. Go down the hall, get your review hearing date.
You can come to probation, I've got that referral.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Alex